Hey guys, it's Brian from Arrowhead Garage, and today on Firebird Friday, it's time to primer the bird. She's naked, she's bare metal. We need to solve that problem. Put down some U-Paul 4-to-1 primer on this, get it ready to start doing body work. So with that, I'm going to shut up and let's get the not wrenching, spraying the 67 Firebird on this week's episode of Firebird Friday. Let's go. All right, first things first, let's get some rubbing alcohol on this glass. Let's clean this glass up to where our masking tape will stick, because we're gonna have to tape off all the glass in the Firebird. So we'll get this process started. This is a cool little dispenser I found on Amazon. Of course, there's a link down below, but it automatically puts the tape on, and you can see that paper folds out to, I think, 24 inches. So it's perfect. So we'll get all this into place and get it all squared away. And I'm doing voiceovers only because this is one of those jobs where there's not much to talk about. It's just effort and labor and just getting it done. But I will talk you through it. I think you'll be just fine. Pour yourself a drink and enjoy some little bit of taping here as we go around. Making sure everything is tidy and tight as best I can do it. And, I like the little blue and the green tape. It's kind of a nice little contrast there. Kind of cool. Off to the back window, cleaning off that back window really quick. And again, applying some paper. Getting the sides in first, and I figured I could just overlap a big spot there and get it all taken care of. Get that done. And this should be just right here. Good. And I did switch to a 2-inch tape. I just kind of felt like it gave me some more leverage on getting things taped up. So do the glass here on the doors, do the bottom part. Once I get all that kind of taped up, I started doing those quarter windows in the back. Kind of made myself a little flap, and then again brought in my paper. We'll get all this squared away, and of course these angles and things make it kind of a pain in the ass, so I just kind of did a huge tape spot there in the corner. Then on this back side here, once again, get it lined up, and that quarter glass again, got those curves. I love curves, don't get me wrong, I like some curves. All right, and moving on. Let's get this window on the passenger side up. Nice and good there. We'll have that rolled up for us. Get this shut, and we'll tape this window up. Here we go. And this first piece in here a little bit closer. You can see now I just let that paper fall down into the door to cover more of the window. So that way there's any overspray on the bottom there. It's down below probably a good 3 inches or so on the bottom there. So we'll get this all squared away. I did not tape up the door handle holes or the keyhole in the doors. I just felt like there's nothing in the inside of the car. There's nothing in the interior. It's not going to hurt anything to paint all those up. All right, that's a job well done. Next, we're going to get these snorkel hood scoops all taped up. And of course, we're going to have to tape up the hole for the tachometer, which I'm digging that frickin' hood tack. I'm so glad Jonathan's dad hooked me up on that. Get all these taped up. This other side over here, lickety split. And again, I'm just using that 2-inch tape, also off Amazon. Seems to be working just fine for me. Swap that hood tack, and I forgot to clean that up, so I thought I just want to take my Dremel real quick, get it all cleaned up, and tape that off. All right, and now for the rear end, for the tail lights, get that done. Get it all nice and taped up to keep any overspray from going inside the trunk, which is not a big deal because I'm probably going to have to go in there and reshoot that anyways in a satin black. All right, we have taped up the Firebird. Got the front windshield all done. We got the side. We got the back glass done. Eventually we will pull the glass out, the front and the back, to put in our headliner, but for now, we just want to get this primer. We got all that done. So, now is the fun time of cleaning everything off before we put that primer on. So, that's a job well done for this video. All right, so I decided to pick myself up a New Year's gift. I went around and sprayed the car down the first time using the hand sprayer with my rubbing alcohol to clean everything off, to get all the grease and stuff off. and my hand was sore from squeeze, 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 squeeze. Did some research, found this here sprayer that you pressurize, and it does all the work for you. Oh yeah, anything I can do to make my life easier, I am all about that. So you see, unscrew the top here. We'll get a funnel. We'll grab my gallon jug of rubbing alcohol right there. And there's also a link down below. You can buy this off Amazon. Of course, all these links are affiliate links. So yeah, you will make me maybe a nickel if I'm lucky. But I almost poured the entire contents of this gallon container inside this little red can here. Just fill it up as much as you want and then pressurize it. And you will have to go back and re-hit it on the air compressor to repressurize it or keep it moving. But heck, I'd rather do that than spray, 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 squeeze, 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 spray, spray, spray. I don't got no time for that. No time at all for that kind of stuff. Absolutely not. All right, so we got that taken care of. Get that off. I'm gonna put this the nozzle back on. Get that down nice and tight. Good fitting. I think it was a 19 millimeter on this. Super easy to take care of. Just tighten it down there by hand, and I'll grab a wrench later. Now we'll add the air and do it. All right, so next, take this off. Oh, add some air to that. Wipe down the car. Perfect fine mist. All right, so we'll take our little can here and we will go around the car and make sure we get everything wiped down for a second time to make sure there's no grease, no dust, no nothing anywhere on the bird before we start shooting the primer on this bird. Getting it done. It makes it so much easier than having to spray, spray, spray. Now we're going to mix up that 4-to-1 primer that Louis that you hooked me up with. Get my Harbor Freight purple gun. And 4-to-1 mixture, I put a little bit of reducer in there, just to kind of thin it out a little bit. For this, go ahead and load in my gun here. And yes, I did do the 2.0 tip conversion on it. All right, so let's go ahead and get this primer on. Now, I always have to readjust everything because it's been such a long time since I've sprayed the primer. So kind of went back here to kind of get my flow going. I did have the flow open 3 1/4 turns. I had my air pressure all the way open on the gun, but I had it regulated on my regulator there to about 25 psi. And I had my fan pattern out about a half a turn out. So we'll go ahead and get this going, lay down this primer, and man, talk about making it look nice. Even though it's gray in primer, but to have it all one solid color was awesome. Now, that's a big ass roof. And my short little arms and then standing on top of a crate there to try to get some leverage, that was tough. I have to admit, I'm gonna have to buy some kind of step ladder or build something to get me enough elevation where I can be above and have the reach in order to hit all those spots that I need to hit there. So we'll get this going, get this hood taken care of. Finally got the hang of it, started reducing my tiger stripes, coming back now with a second coat, getting it down. Get that going, and then this happens. The compressor just stops. No more air coming out of it. It was dead. No matter what we did, we tried breakers, everything else, nothing. It took us having to shut the thing off and let it cool off, and then that compressor started back up. All right, so Brandon wanted to help out today. He came over, and so we got him situated and up on top of the bird. And I had him, he has a longer reach in his arms than I do, so I let him go ahead and shoot this roof because he could reach those spots. I got a little bit of video just for nostalgic reasons and stuff of him helping us out here on the bird. He has been a tremendous help these last few weeks since things have taken place in our world. But I do appreciate him, and we are going to knock this bird primering out today. So, guy season coats, getting it done on this roof finally. That's the second coat is what he is putting on right here as we get things squared away. And then we'll come around here to the front, kind of get a view there. Did an excellent job. Matter of fact, he introduced me or showed me a ladder that actually folds into like a table top thing or a step. So I think I'll run to Home Depot later today and grab one of those, and I'll show it off maybe in the next few weeks when we get ready to do some more painting on the Firebird. So we'll get this squared away and going. And of course, Brandon had a fun time hanging out with me, talking car stuff and getting the old bird done. And he switched over to the other side, do one more on this side, getting everything done. That first coat was not my best work. I was struggling to have the reach in order to get everything, but obviously Brandon, a little bit taller than me and a much greater reach on his arms, he was able to get up there and get that roof primer just the way we want it. And he actually enjoyed using the purple gun. He'd heard so much stuff about how it was a horrible gun from Harbor Freight, but that's not the case. A little bit here, finish it up, and get it going. All right, guys, it's been a long day, but look at this. We got it all primed and ready to go. The roof is done. Door is done. Now, we haven't got the fenders quite dialed in, but everything here all primed up. You can see we got some work still to do. Got the tail done. Yeah. And of course, here, getting it all taken squared away. It's a lot changed in the last couple of years since we brought this bird home from Oklahoma. And transmission, we figured this out. The leak was coming from a bad dipstick. So I got a new racing dipstick here, and that's at least good for what, 15, 20 horsepower at least, you know, on that. Kidding, just kidding. So sweet. Well, I think we wrap it up for this episode. We got the bird primer, and that's what we wanted. Now we can get started on that body work, doing the back to rear quarters, hood work, and just little dings and dents all around the car. So we'll see you guys next week.